So good afternoon, all of you. You are welcome. Currently, I'm in LIC, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us here. So just for attendance purposes, there are 5 of us in the control room watching the screen from here. So you are all welcome. And Facilitator Prince, over to you. So once the meeting is recorded, we can share with those who are yet to log in.
Yeah, so good afternoon. Justice.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, should I start right away or we have to wait for a couple of people to join?
Okay, let's give some extra 2 minutes. I think some people have not read the message on the platform yet, so give me some extra 2 minutes.
What time is your result today?
4 p.m.
Okay.
And then there's a VBS meeting at 3 p.m. if you are supposed to go to after here. So,
hey, good. Good afternoon, Label.
Can I log out? I don't need to log out though. Or you can all do it.
Okay, so whilst we wait for the others to join, those who are already here, can I know who went through the first the first 2 things we're supposed to do? I mean, first of all, apologies for not sending it early. Since I'm starting, then I think we have to pray. That is, I need to respond from you so that I know I'm online.
Go through the middle, put in your 10,000 hours. There's lots of various people have talked about this. So I was doing a variety of things at that time. I was, as I mentioned, running a tutoring company, doing some real estate investing. I was like learning martial arts.
Please, the question again. You are asking the question.
So I was saying, if I talk, please respond so I know I'm still online. Did you get me?
Yes. So, like you asking a question about some video.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I wanted to pray before I start the question so that we don't forget to pray. So I think we can start, right?
Yes, please, we can start.
Okay. Shall we share a word of prayer? Our Heavenly Father, thank you for this afternoon. We thank you for having gathered us here to study OBS and YouTube to help and advance our knowledge and these skills for your service. We pray that you grant us divine wisdom and understanding, help us understand all it is to know who we live here this afternoon. We commit every activity into your hands, O Lord. take it as where you also go and guide it and direct it. And be the lead and the chief facilitator. And you are required to give the glory and adoration. We bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. So I'll turn off my video for now, just to help those who might have bandwidth challenges. And I will share my screen in a bit. Okay, I hope my screen is visible now. That is, I'll need a response from you, otherwise I can't. No, from any other person. I mean, you should all feel free to talk.
Yes,
Okay, you put in the chat, that's fine. So, I mean, let's do some, how do you call it? Yeah, ground rules. I mean, you are free to, this is an open thing. So you are free to unmute and talk, but don't unmute and disturb. Just you are free to unmute, and you can talk, you can interject, you can ask questions whenever you want to. You can also decide to push up your hand and ask a question. Anyone, I mean, works fine. So I just prepared this outline, I mean, just today. And I hope it will serve the purpose.
Okay.
And once again, apologies for sending this late. So the question I was asking before I prayed, I was asking if I put these 2 instructions on the WhatsApp platform. So I was asking if any of you had gone through it, so that at least I know how many people. I mean, I know where I am on it. So we have like 6 people or 7 people here and 5 people in the control room. So you can just shoot up your hand if you went through all these 2 steps: creating a YouTube channel and downloading and installing OBS software. So we have wisdom. Only wisdom.
So,
Okay.
I've
Just as anybody from your end.
Yeah, so Catherine is speaking from.
I've downloaded I'm not sure I heard the second one.
She has to come closer to the mic.
If you were asking if we've gone through the outline.
No, just the 2 tasks we are supposed to do.
Yes, I've created the YouTube channel and I've downloaded the
software.
So I already had a YouTube channel, which I've not done anything with. So I just verified it. I made it a creator account and then I verified it waiting for.
Okay, that's good.
The OBS software.
That's good. So wisdom, if you can also mute, what have you done?
Same
Yeah,
as
someone else is speaking.
Okay, then can you now? Is it the number in Kakane?
Yes, hello friends.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, so I have a YouTube channel. I'm not sure if it is verified or not, so I was just trying to check that.
Okay.
Yes, but then I've downloaded and installed the OBS software.
Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you. So Lydia. Peter, can you help us? What have you done so far?
Hi, please. I created the YouTube channel and I've downloaded and installed the OBS.
Okay, so that's great. So no one had challenges. I saw a couple of challenges on the platform, but I think they were all resolved, hopefully. So we'll move on. So I mean, yeah, we don't have so much time, so I may go a little quick, but you can stop me anytime to ask questions. So I'll still go over how to create a YouTube channel and how to download. It's not okay. Let me just mute. That's because I think I should make someone the co-host to be helping with. Anyway, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm a co-host at the moment.
Yeah, so if there's anyone, you're the host actually. Yeah, talking, that is also supposed to talk, you can just mute the person so that we're not distracted. Yeah. So I'll go about creating a YouTube channel and also downloading and installing the OBS software. So before you can create a YouTube channel, I mean, you should have, the key prerequisite is that you should have a Gmail account. You should have created a Gmail account. And then you can proceed to create the YouTube channel. And I send these 2 or 3 videos, which can help you guide you through creating a YouTube channel and additionally creating a Gmail account. So I'm not going to create a Gmail account first. I'm just going straight to YouTube, and I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. At the YouTube site, I can still create a Gmail account concurrently. So I'll go to the browser, and I'm just opening a Chrome browser. YouTube is managed by Gmail, so Google, so it's more appropriate to use their own browser for such assignments. So this is Google Chrome. It just Firefox, Safari, and all the other browsers. You just have to type youtube.com. Why does it seem like my internet is slow? Okay. So can you all see my screen? Can you see my YouTube screen?
Yeah, we can see. You can see your screen.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Without a feedback, I can't proceed, so I have to be getting feedback. We are supposed to interact, so please help me with the feedback. Yeah, so the first thing, so I just entered YouTube. I didn't go to Gmail, I just entered YouTube. I searched for YouTube, and I'm in YouTube now. But the first thing is to sign up. And I think I put those instructions here. So the part 1 is creating and setting up a YouTube channel. You go to this web address and just click in the sign in on the top right and just follow the instructions. So I click on the sign in. So let's assume I don't have I've never signed in into YouTube before, and I do not have a Gmail account. So yeah, because I've already signed in with this, dummy Gmail account, it's appearing here. But if this was the first time, you will not see this. You only see create an account, a Gmail account, or any of this. But now I've already signed in with this before, so this is showing. You may also see a similar thing or other signed in Gmail accounts. But let's go on to create a new Gmail account. So we're going to use another account. So I'm not going to type in any existing account. I'm going to create a new account. So I'll go straight to create account down here. And there are 3 options that you can 3 account types that you can create. Initially, it was only 2 account types because you only create an account for yourself or to manage a business. And YouTube didn't allow account creating for people less than 18 years, 18 or 16 years for children. Yeah, but I think now they've upgraded their system and they are allowing individuals or adults to create accounts for their children. So it means children can also now have a Gmail or a YouTube account. But we are not going to do any of this. Other 2, we just go straight to a personal account. So for myself. So let's just name this LIC training 2. And yeah, I don't have any email. I'm now creating a new email address. I don't need to insert anything here. So I just go to create a new Gmail address instead. And I type in the email address that I want to use. Hopefully it should be available. If it's not available, it will prompt you. For instance, if I just type in LIC training and I proceed to pass, it says that username is taken. Try another. And it has given me some suggestions. But yeah, you can either take what YouTube has suggested for you, or you can just go on to customize and create your own username. So I'll use this one, LIC22, as an account at gmail.com. And I'll just set a password. Yeah. Okay, so my password is set, then I can click next. So just like, I'm creating a Gmail account from scratch. At the moment, I'm in UK, but I will just put Ghana for the purpose of the training. And also because I'm going to use my local number for the verification. So this is 249954002. You can also supply a recovery email address. You can link it to your other email address that you have, or you can just proceed. This is optional, so you can decide to leave it. And date of birth, you can just put it there. So initially, if you had set this date of birth and YouTube realizes that, you are less than 18 years, you can't proceed to create the account. But now you can create an account for your children. So that's a good thing. So gender, just click male. And you can just proceed to next. So now to make sure this number is yours, so Gmail will send me, or Google will send me a test to verify, so that it knows it's not a spam that is creating the account. So I'll just click send. Now, hopefully we see the code soon and insert it here. 988-505. Okay. So this is just verifying the account, not the YouTube, the Gmail account, not the YouTube channel. So get more information on your number. For example, your number will be used to, you can just go with this. Let's press personalization, so I don't waste my time. You can confirm this, but it's a good practice to read through all this stuff. Sometimes there may be key information that you need going forward, but because of the training, we just skip and confirm and move on. And these are the privacy, the terms and conditions. You have to also agree, read through before you click agree. I agree. But you don't know what is in the content. Maybe the one is, there may be a time that they will put something which might go against you in the future. You may never know. So please read through before you click the agree. So yeah, that's how simple it is. So we've created a YouTube account and concurrently created a Gmail account. So just after that, I don't need to go through this tour. Okay. If you come to the top right here, you see that now there's no sign in here, but it's your account, your YouTube account, and it starts with the initial of your name. So this one, we use LIC, so that's why you guys see L, or the first letter of your name actually. So if you click on that, you see that your name appears, the LIC22, and there's the Gmail email address you created at Gmail. You can go and manage the account anytime to change settings. But for our training, we'll be focusing on these 4 main things here. Creating a channel, that's a YouTube channel. We'll be going into the YouTube studio. And I'll also show you how to switch accounts or switch in between accounts and also signing out. You can just, let me just start from signing out. So you don't want anybody who comes and takes a PC, automatically, whatever he'll be doing, whatever video you'll be searching for, he's using your account to search for that video, and it's going to log into your history of your account. So it's a good practice to always remember to sign out if it's not your personal PC after using your Gmail or your YouTube. So now I just click on sign out, and hopefully it should be signed out. So on the next item is switching accounts. And that's what I'm going to show next. So yes, now because I signed out, now it's telling me to sign in. So I can click sign in again. And because I already have created the YouTube account, I can just click on that. I don't have to go to use another account. I can just go straight to the one that we just created. And I can insert the password. The Chrome browser is quite slow. I don't know. It was working faster with the Mozilla and the Firefox. Okay, so we are signed in now. So you can see here that we are signed in. So switching between the accounts, which is the next item, you just have to click this. I mean, this is your profile logo. And most of the time it should be heading towards the whatever you want. I mean, you are looking for something. So just like this key is what helps you to switch between accounts. So you can just go to, if you don't want to use the LIC projection training tool, you want to switch to another account, you can just switch it over here. So here we see LIC training tool, which is the current account. If there were other channels on this, I mean, that have been logged on this PC, I could see all the other channels here. Or I can add another account, or I can still sign out. But here we have only one channel that has been logged on. That's why we can't see any other channels. So I'm going to take this. Okay, so the next item is creating a YouTube channel. So what we just did is just to create a YouTube account. So we have an account which is linked to our Gmail. And we already know what our Gmail was, the email address, which is this one. But that doesn't mean that we created a YouTube channel. Until you hit this button, create a channel. We don't have a YouTube channel yet. So we're going to create a channel by just hitting this button, create a channel. And you can change the name here. You can also just go with what it is here, LIC Training 2. I mean, the name can be changed later on in settings if you want. You can decide to upload a picture. Let me just do that in a second. Create some image here. Yeah. So we have a logo for our account or our channel. So create channel and so it's as simple as that. I mean, once we hit the create channel, our channel is created. So you see, it says your channel is being created. Check back in a few moments. The Chrome is being slow, but it will be created in less than a minute. You can just refresh it to make sure it's created. So moving from creating the channel, so now we know our channel is created by just hitting that create channel button. So we are going to the next item, which is verify your YouTube channel. And you can do this by following any of the routes depending on the environment you are in. So I'll show you this also. You can either go to settings, click on channel, and feature eligibility. And this settings is a setting button located on the left panel. I'll show you in a bit. Or you can go to profile, clicking your profile logo, go to settings, channel status and features, then go to channel feature eligibility. Any of these can help you verify your account. And note, if you don't verify your account, I mean, there are a lot of, features that will not be unveiled to you. So you may have created a YouTube channel, but you can't, you can only upload a video, for example. You can't do a live stream or, do other, even add a thumbnail to your videos. Now, why are you telling me this channel does not exist? Let's see. Okay, so here is it. So it's actually exists. So it has been created, and once it's created, this is what you see. This is the home page of the channel. You can upload a video to get started. You can upload the first video right away. And that's the minimum permission you can have. If you haven't verified the channel, you can at least upload the video, but you can't do a lot of other stuff. So let's just skip the verifying and let me just prove to you that you can't do other stuff if you've not verified. So let's just, we'll go to this next step, it is changing the theme. So most people will want to change the theme. This one looks white, or it is a default theme. If you look at my screen, most of my screens, they have a dark view. And I mostly prefer the dark view, but you can go with the default, the light view. But you only have to come to profile logo over here and go to appearance. And yeah, so the light theme is the default. You can use device theme. It is based on my device. And my device theme is dark, so it has chosen the dark. So you can either use the dark theme, the light, or your device theme. So let me just stick to the light theme for this training. Yeah, so this is the light mode. So let's go to the next item, which is generating a custom URL for your channel. I may not be able to cover this, but if you realize, who knows the URL for LIC's channel? Who can put it off it? Can anyone help us? Lydia, is your hand up or okay? Who knows LIC's channel? What's the URL for LIC's channel? YouTube channel, sorry. No attempts. It's on your phone, so if you check the messages Stacey sent to you, it's there. So someone should just, at least I need to make it interactive, so please, someone should just check and let me know.
My name is Denominational Church.
Come again.
Denominational Church.
So that's the name of the channel, but the URL. So we are talking about a URL.
So you want someone to copy it and paste it in the chat?
Oh, that would also be great. You can copy and paste in the chat so that we all see it. You know what a URL is? So that's the web address. So if we want to go straight to LIC's channel, there's the web address that we have to type. What is called a URL. And that's what I'm asking for. Does anyone put it in the chat?
Yeah, so I'm searching for it and then I'll put it.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Thank you. So, as you can also see, this is the URL for the LIC YouTube channel, and it's very, easy. The YouTube, www.youtube.com is, let's say, the default, and it's /LIC family. So your name is /LIC family. This one. And so if you go to a web browser and you just type that, www.youtube.com/LIC, capital LICF family, you just go straight to the LIC's YouTube channel. Hopefully that should open for us. So this is not going into the accounts of LIC's YouTube channel, just going to their page. So you can see the videos that they upload or the live feeds or whatever upcoming events, you see all of them. Okay, so this YouTube channel. And before I proceed, let me pause this thing. How many of us have subscribed to the channel? Let's show by hands. How many of us have subscribed to the channel? Yeah, in the media ministry. There shouldn't be any excuse for you people. So those things, just in this room, how many of you have not subscribed? Those in the control room.
How many have not subscribed?
No, put up your hand if you subscribe. But for those in justice, the control room, I want to know the number that have not subscribed.
We've all subscribed.
You've all subscribed. So the others, Daniel, okay, Daniel, the two Daniels, yourself, have you subscribed? Fifi, Glover, Mauli, Yoku. Doesn't mean you've not subscribed to that channel.
I have, but I raised my hand.
And you dropped it, okay. Okay, so anyway, so if you haven't subscribed, please, this is a no-no for you being in the media ministry. I mean, you know the benefits of subscription and also liking some of our videos or most of our videos. We'll talk about that later. So thank you. You can drop your hand. And if you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe. Yeah, I mean, once you search for, you go to our channel and you are logged in. Now I'm logged in as LIC Family 2, the account you just created. I can just go there and click subscribe, and I'm subscribed to the channel. It means that whatever video or live stream they post, I'll be sent a notification and I can also watch it anytime. So yeah, so let's move from here. Yeah, so now, so the item was generating a custom URL. So what we see for the LIC channel was, I want this thing to go. So the LIC family, you see, is a custom URL. And this one feature, I mean, the normal URL that it will give you, if I should go to customize channel, let me see. It normally gives you a long code as your URL, but this is not, user friendly. So normally you would want to customize that long code it gives you into a more appropriate, user friendly URL, so people can just easily go to your site. But those features are not available, instantly when you create your account. So I can just skip this for now. We'll come back to that. So the ones I'm going to skip, let me just, if you have time, I'll come back to that one. Let me just highlight it out. Yeah. Because you need some minimum criteria, like you need to have like 100 subscribers. You should have been a YouTube. You should have created your channel for like 30 days or so. All these have effects. So we'll come back to that. So we'll skip that and we'll go to the next item, which is scheduling and setting up online events. And the first thing is uploading videos. Mm. Mm. I'll show you the URL later. Let me just go back. So I have a collection of videos here. I've created a folder with just 2 or 3 videos and introit. The intro that we use for, before service begins. And the end screen, I don't know if some of you have seen it. After the service ends, there's something that we play to end the screen, to end the streaming before we click on the end button. And yeah, there's it. So this is a video we created for that purpose. There's something that we also call front and end screen. Yeah. So you can also put it before the service starts or after the service starts. So we just attempt to upload one of these videos as our first video to upload into the channel we just created. This opening. And so this is the front and end screen. I'm sure you've all seen this video before. So hopefully, let me just go here. So then, if you are lost in the browser, you can just go to your channel by just, when you click your channel profile or your logo, you can just go to your channel from here. Or you can go to the YouTube itself. But this time I want to go to the channel, so let's just go to the channel. Luba, thank you for subscribing. So you can just go ahead to click this button. There are 2 ways for uploading videos. So you can just go ahead and click here, or we can come here to the top right. Most of the keys are here. When you click create, then you can just select upload video. So let's use that means, because this button is always here. So upload video. So we'll just open a dialog box for you to either upload the video or just drag and drop the video into the space. Okay, so I'm going to take us through both options. So first, I'm going to select files. So we're going to select one video and upload it. So let's select the front and end screen. You just 10 megabytes, so should upload fast. And that's how easy it is to upload the video onto our channel. So the video is now currently uploading. It's actually upload complete because it's a very small file. But after it's uploaded, it has to process. And now it's 95% processing. And you can still be doing other things whilst it's doing this, it's uploading or it's processing. And it has to also check to make sure there's no copyright on the video you've uploaded. And that one is what takes a little time. And once there's no copyright issues, then you can go on to schedule the video for either playing instantly or a later date. So these are, I'll come back to these details, but I can put in the title of the video you want to, the video you just uploaded, this is a title. You can add other descriptions. You can put in some description here to describe the video that you just uploaded. And sometimes you can also put in keywords here. And that's also very helpful because some of these keywords help people, when they're searching for videos, they can point to your videos. So for instance, I can just put a keyword. I mean, after describing the video, when I put LIC here, and someone searches for LIC on YouTube, there's a likelihood that my video will also pop out. If I want to even make it more specific, I can just put, yeah, I can even copy and paste the front and end screen to there. They're all keywords. And also, we can also upload a thumbnail by just clicking on this button. Yeah, so this one feature that if you have not verified, I think it will not allow you to even add a thumbnail to your video. So a thumbnail is, I mean, so whenever you go to a normal YouTube page, let me see if I can switch to this. Yeah, I mean, the video that you see on YouTube, this, for instance, the upcoming service, this image here is what we call the thumbnail. So this service has already been scheduled. I think I should have done this during this training, so you guys will see how it's done. So we've added the thumbnail, and this is what people see on. So the video itself, the service starts running, and that's what is called a thumbnail here. Now, when I clicked on it, it's telling me to add custom thumbnails. First, verify your phone number. So these are some of the features that you can't do. I mean, unless you have verified your account or with your phone number. So I'll hold on with that one. I'll come back to it. You can always come back to it and add the thumbnail. If you've created, you have options to create a playlist. Now we haven't created any playlist. So if you see, I'll go back to that also. I mean, to our main YouTube channel, and you see all the playlists we have. We have some for the case, some for, I mean, the main service, the midweek service, the Friday all nights. I mean, have the night of encounter, all the other activities. They're all in playlists. So that if you go to my channel, you can just come to the playlist, and you can go to specific video sets that you want and just have a nice day or have a nice time with that playlist. So we can create a playlist. Let's just create a dummy playlist here. Let's say this is, I'll just call it intro. And that's okay. So it will save into the playlist called intro. And if you want everybody to see your playlist, you can make it public. If you want to make it private too, we have the option to make it private. That means no one can see it. If I go to your channel, I will not see this playlist if you make it private. And if you make it unlisted, so unlisted is good that you define this term. So unlisted also means that people can see that playlist, but unless they go there with a link you provide, a direct link to that playlist, they will not see it. If you go to your channel directly, they will not see it. Unless you give them a link, a specified link, that will help them see that playlist. But for our training, let's just go with public so that it will be available everywhere. So let's create the playlist called intro. And that's why we are saving this video. So I'm going to click that. We can create other playlists for other videos when we upload them. And the audience, is this video made for kids? I mean, selecting yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids, have implications. So, I mean, let's say this is for an adult service, so we just click, it's not made for kids. And if there's any age restriction, you can also show that, but those are advanced settings, so we will not cover that here. So yes, staff is done processing and the checks were done and there are no copyright issues found. So let's go to next. You can also preview the video if uploaded here. Maybe before you move on, but let's not, let me try and see. Yeah, so that's the video you just uploaded. You can preview it and make sure everything is okay, even before you go and schedule it. So let's go to next. Then here you can add subtitles, you can add an end screen. I'll show you what an end screen is. Because you don't have any video in this channel, this is a newly created channel, this button is not activated. But we can add cards too. But I mean, we'll talk about this later if there's time. But I just skip that. So the checks was done and there were no copyright issues found. So we are safe to upload or schedule the video to the public. So now we have the visibility. How, I mean, choose when to publish and who can see your video. Do you want to save or publish as private so that no one else can see the video, only you, the account owner? So that's what I explained previously. Only you and people who you choose can watch your video. That's private. You can also share it as unlisted. With that one, anyone with the video link can watch your video. Just like what I explained for the playlist. So if you save it as an unlisted, this video as an unlisted video, it means once I publish it, it won't be available on my channel when I go there, when anyone goes there, unless the person has the direct link, which is this video link. You can also make it public. Once you make it public, then everyone can watch the video anytime. Whenever they go to your channel, they can watch your video. And you have the option to also set instant premiere. I mean, that means that there'll be a countdown screen before the video actually starts. I mean, showing. So there'll be, if you know what premiere is, there'll be a little countdown screen too before the video starts premiering. Then it will also as well notify people who have subscribed to your channel. I mean, beyond this, you can also schedule. So you can either choose to save or publish. So this publishing, instantly the video will become like viewable, but you can schedule it for a later date. Let's say, yeah, you can schedule it to play maybe today. That's maybe, what the time now is like 3:07. So let's schedule it to play around, yeah, let's say 3:15, but that'll be 4:15. Yeah, I'm 1 hour ahead of it, so I'll use 4:15. So yeah, you have to also be mindful of the time zone. Otherwise, you may go and schedule it strongly. Because of where I am, I'm 1 hour ahead, so mine is 4:15, but that appears as 3:15. That's your place. Am I right? Yeah. So again, you can click to set as premiere. There'll be the countdown screen there. So let's use this. And so this is the URL, the direct link to the video. Normally people, I mean, I don't know if Stacey is here, but she'll be asking for what's the direct link to the video we are going to, I mean, that's been scheduled. She wants to share it. This is where you can get that direct link. So even before we share the video, or we publish the video, we can even copy the direct link and share it with her. I mean, I can do this and paste it on the platform. But when you go there, you won't see anything yet because it hasn't been scheduled. I just know. Okay. Yeah. So until I click the schedule, it will only tell you the video is not available when you click that link. But now I want to schedule it, so I'll just click the schedule. So if you forgot to copy this link, you can still come back and copy it anytime you want to copy that link. So again, this is a direct URL to this particular video. So this one is not to the channel, but to the direct video. So after I have scheduled it to premiere at 4:15, 3:15 Ghana time, you can still copy the link from here, the direct link to the video, or you can just go ahead to close it. Now, once you've closed it, you can still access that direct link. Let me just close these things. You can come. So this is if you look on your left side, you come to content. For instance, when you just came to your channel, you can just, it will bring it to your dashboard. I'm sure you'll be familiar with your dashboard. But I can just come to content to see the content that you have uploaded. So here, if you come to video, this is what we've uploaded. So we have only one video in our channel. Because we didn't have any thumbnail, it's just showing like a blank stuff. But I can still go back in to details. I can copy the video link. Let's go back. And if you hover over the video again, this ellipsis here, you can click on it. It gives you an option to also get shareable link. So once you click the get shareable link, the link is copied to clipboard. So you can paste it anywhere you want. But I mean, if you want to send it to someone, you can just paste it to the person's chat and send it to the person. So that's it. But now let's rectify this error because we don't have any thumbnail here. So let's verify. Let's go back to the step that we skipped. Step 4, verifying your YouTube channel. So it says we can use this to setting channels or profile settings, channels, status, and features. So let's do that right now before we come back to add a thumbnail. So we can go to, again, our profile logo. Now you don't see any settings here, right? Because of the environment that you are in, you don't see any settings icon here or button here. So if that's the case, then you can just come to the left screen here and definitely you will see a settings button here. Sometimes, depending on the environment you are, you may see the setting button here. I'll show you. So that's when you use the other route. So since we are here, I'll just go to settings over here. And it said we should go to, from settings, we go to channel, right? So we go to channel. Then, I mean, basic info, country of residence. Let me just select Ghana. And these are settings that you can update after you've created a channel. That's Ghana. And you can again put some keywords here for that channel. Let me just put LIC. Introduction for training. So if you put comma, it's inside the keyword. Now I'm adding training. You just hit comma inside the keyword. Yeah. So at least we've added 3 keywords here. So let's go to advanced settings. I don't think we would want to, I'll go through this for now. But let's go to feature eligibility. That's where we want to, we are supposed to go anyway. So from settings, channel, then feature eligibility. So settings, channel, then feature eligibility. So it says, see how to gain access to the features that you are interested in below. So default features is already enabled. By creating the channel, these default features are enabled. So you can upload videos, you can create playlists, which we've already done. You can add collaborators to the playlist. We'll come to that in a second. You can add new videos to existing playlists. I mean, just without verifying your account, you can do all of these things. But these are other features that if you don't verify your account with a number, the phone number, you can't access these features. So you can upload videos longer than 50 minutes if you've not verified your account. And you can also add custom thumbnail. That's why you couldn't add a thumbnail. You can't do live streaming. So you see, it will even be useless for streaming if you don't verify your accounts. I can also appeal content ID claims. So content ID claims, I'll come back to this. Someone should remind me what it is. I'll explain into detail if we have time. So let's just go and verify our phone number so that we can enjoy these facilities. So let me just use my Ghana number. So let's click on get code. Hopefully the code should arrive. Okay, so 7, 2, 3, 0, 3. So this just because I selected, let me just go back, sorry. So I selected test me the verification code. That's why I was waiting for the code. But I've also asked them to call me, but it is not a good thing to do anyway. Okay. Because the phone number has been verified. that means that we are good to set up. So you see, so it says features enabled. So automatically, has enabled these features for me. So I can just go ahead and save them. So even now, it's put just a, how do you call it? It's a screenshot from the video as the thumbnail. I can go back in details again and change the thumbnail. I don't want the default one that I set for me. So it scans through the video and sees, just randomly select an image for the thumbnail. I don't want what's selected for me. I want to upload my own thumbnail, which most often you would want to do. So let me just use all images as a thumbnail. Again, you can come back to, you can still come and edit this. We've already published this video, but I can still come back and edit some stuff, change the title, even change the playlist that you want it to be, or even remove it from just for case to everybody. Yeah. So now we have successfully uploaded our thumbnail. So this is the thumbnail that will be on the screen. So you click play to actually see that the real video. So you can go ahead and save this. Okay. So we've covered the first part. So the other parts, I mean, the first part was easier. I mean, you just come to settings here. Straight away, you can access that platform and activate your account. Let me go to your channel. So you see where I came to, I just hit my profile logo and I click your channel and it brings me to my channel interface. Again, you can still go back to where we were previously by clicking your videos. That's where you can upload and schedule live streams, or you can schedule them from here. You look at the next item later. But for the other route for the settings, so when you click your profile logo, you come down, you see settings here. It's different from this setting icon on the left here. There's no logo. There's another setting icon here. It's different from that. This one gives you more settings. So you can come to that settings. You can go here, change status and features. So that's, we're taking this part now. So profile, click on the profile logo. I went to settings. Now I come to channel, status, and features. Then I go to channel, then feature eligibility. It's longer than this, but at least it gives you more. It just gives you a platform that you can see other settings that you can play around with. So let's just go straight to that one first. Channel status and features. So hopefully let me just green out what I have done so I know what I haven't done. Done this. Done this. Done this. Uploading videos. You had one more video. No, the Chrome browser I chose was not good. It's looking kind of slow. So we look at adding one more video, then we move on to setting up a live stream. That's after we cover this. So what we're doing now. Yeah, so you see, it brings us back to this feature eligibility. But through a longer route, which is fine. But it's already enabled, so we don't need to do anything here. But let me show you other stuff. So general, I mean, you don't need to worry about this. I've already showed you this in the advanced settings here. Upload default. So these are by default, if once, anytime you upload a video, whatever you want to show on the title, you can just, type it here so that it saves some time. You can only edit it to suit the particular video. And you can also have your description here. You know, LIC on our channel, every video has a description. Some are unique, some are just generic. So you can have those generic ones here so that every video we upload or we stream live, those descriptions will be there. You just have to edit and to make life easier for you. And also permissions. So this is a very key thing, which we would also want to activate even at LIC. So, as it stands now, this is not the LIC channel, but we'll go to that if we have time. There's only one owner, which is LIC family. Maybe I should just go there. Let me go to our channel. So I'm opening our channel in Mozilla or Mozilla Firefox. So it doesn't conflict what we open in the Chrome. So this LIC families channel. So let me just go there and also go to the settings here. Then go to channel status and features. So it's the dark theme. I'm working it. You know, I told you I prefer the dark theme. So it's the dark theme here, but it might be different in the control room anyway. Okay, so as it's opening, so what we are trading accounts. So here we can invite other people to, be managers or moderated editors or subtitle editors or viewers on our channel. So if you set someone as a manager, so you're going to add someone's email, someone's Gmail account who has a YouTube channel, or may not even have. But once you put his email here, it means you're going to allow that person access to manage your channel. So if you're a manager, you can view everything, you can manage the permissions, you can go live, you can create, edit, and delete content, which is, like you have so much powers. You can also make the person just an editor, you can view everything, go live and create and edit content, but you can't manage permissions or delete content. So there are levels of permission that you can give to anyone you want to have, be a shareholder of your channel. I think it's LIC at the moment. Let me see if it's open. Yes, it's open permissions. Yeah, at the moment it's only, this is the email address for LIC family YouTube channel, liccfamily.org.gh@gmail.com. This is the name, church. And that's the role, is the owner. So it's only one owner. We haven't invited anyone to participate or to contribute. I'm just using this because I have access to the account. But I think in future, once you guys go through the training and you are confident with the setup, we can make some of you, and we can invite some of you to be editors or viewers, so I can manage some of the individual playlists. So that's for future. So community, so let me use our channel to explain this. So in the community, for instance, maybe let me just change this back to light theme for all of us to see clearly. So back to features, channel. So in the community, let me just continue with our training accounts. We can add moderators. So moderators are people who can, let me just put on there. Yeah, these users can remove comments which will appear in your help for review page, and they can also moderate your live chat messages. So if some of you have noticed, sometimes some people come in, I mean, there are spammers on our YouTube channel when service is ongoing. And some people post new, I mean, links to new stuff. And we have to, I mean, set people to be monitoring that live chat every now and then. So that if someone posts a link or something that is not worth posting on our channel, we just go ahead and delete it. You can only delete it if you've been added to our channel as a moderator. And so if you go to, if you go to our channel, there are a number of people who have been added as moderators. And hopefully some of you will also be added as moderators once you go through this training and they are competent enough to help manage the YouTube channel. So your email address or Gmail address will be added here and you'll be a moderator on the channel. So it means if during a live session, you can post message, but I can also delete someone's message in the chat because you're a moderator. And we also have approved users. So you can also put people that you know, I mean, you want them to be, I mean, if approved their use on the channel. You can also hide users. So some of those people who, I mean, those spammers who post, I mean, stuff that we do not want appearing on our channel or our chat, we put their email address here and or their channel IDs here, and they're hidden as users. That means they can't post any content in our chat during a live session. And that's helped us very well over the years. I think we can also block some words here. So some of the words are very vulgar and you can block it. So once the person types that word in the chat, he can't even click send button to send it. They will not send. Or it will be held for review. Yeah. So you can block words. You can also do that. That's also really helped us. So if we go to community, yeah. No. So I just must be slow. Okay, yeah, so I mean that's about it. And you can also block links. So if once we don't want, I mean, on our chats, we don't want anyone posting links to other sites. I mean, most of these cameras, that's what they also do. They post links to those sites they want to portray. But yeah, so we block, if we check this box, it means that no one can post a link in the chat during a live service. And that's also helped us. And yeah, but the moderators or the, how do you call it, the managers of the channel can, of course, send a link, even though you click this, because we are the manager, so you can send a link. So if you see on our chat, I sometimes post the link to the children's service after the service. Also the link to the feedback form, also during or after the service. So these are links, but they allow me to post it because I'm the manager, or we are the manager, so we are allowed to post such links. But once you click this block links, it's allowed every other person, not the manager. No, this is not showing. Okay, here we go. So yeah, you can see Professor Sam is one of our active moderators over the years. Myself, I mean, a lot of the members of the control room are part of the moderators. That means they can delete comments posted on our live chat. There are some hidden users, these people, there are scammers, we've removed them. You can see there are quite a number of them. Every week we get some of these people coming up. And there are also some words that we've blocked. Most of these words are, now they find very nice ways or, intelligent ways of putting links on the chat. This is a link, as you do not see that it's a link if you are not an IT expert. But that's how they now create the links and they're able to put it on the chat. But now, because when we see them, we copy them and we bring them here and see them as words that should be blocked. So whenever the person posts such words, we block them. They are blocked automatically by the system. So I think that should be it for this. And yeah, so that's it for the second part. So we covered this as well. So now let's go to the, so yeah, I said we will upload another video. Let's just, again, come back up here to create, upload videos. And let's go ahead and upload our second video. So now we're not going to select files from here. I'm going to show you another way, just drag and drop. So we have our browser here to my left. And we have a, so sorry I didn't mention, but I'm using a Mac. If you're using a Windows machine or a PC, you have, or a Linux, you see it's a bit different, but I'm using a Mac for this training. So this is a folder, a window that we have I've already placed some of these items here. Initially, we uploaded the front and end screen. We are going to just upload this intro screen. So by this drag, clicking and dragging, so you see the plus sign. So you see, when I selected it, when it comes, you see the plus sign, it means you can drop it in. So once you drop, it's been uploaded. And that's it. So the file is will be uploaded. Yeah, so it's uploading 5%. This shouldn't take 1 minute. And it's an intro screen. You can go ahead to edit it, add some expression. We can add a thumbnail now, copy and paste because we've verified our account whilst it's still uploading. You can imagine if it's a very high size video, you can take sometimes up to even 1 hour to upload. That's how it comes. Sometimes when we give feedback to people that we can't do certain things, they don't understand, but it takes up to 1 hour to upload the 2 GB video. It may take up to another 1 hour to process it on YouTube once uploaded. So let's just take second image. Let me use the first one as a thumbnail. So these things will not show until the video has been processed. The suggested thumbnails will not show until the video has been processed. So now the processing will begin shortly. And once it's still processing, you can still go on to do other stuff. You can select the playlist. When I reliable intro, you can go ahead to add other playlist. Let's say adult video. And just call this main service. For public view, that's fine. Or let me just make it on this step this time. And create. So we have 2 playlists here, and I want it to be uploaded into the main service playlist. So I say done. Then it's not made for kids. And I think, yeah, that should be fine for now. Again, you can copy the URL. So this is a direct link to this video that we've uploaded. And we can move on. So during the processing, it processes mainly 2 versions, depending on the quality of the video you uploaded. It processes an SD, which is a standard definition, and also an HD, which is high definition. And yeah. So let's just go to next. So now we can add an end screen because we have some videos in our, we've already uploaded some videos. So this person has now become active. So end screens are videos or shots that show right after, mainly right after the video has been streamed. So when you see on our channel, our end screen videos mainly points us to the previous week's videos, and also a link for people to subscribe. So when you click this, for instance, this element, it has a video feature, which is this one, and the link for people to subscribe. So this other one is a logo. It appears as a logo, and when people click on it, so they can subscribe. But this one, so you can put a video here. When you select this, you can either show the most recent uploaded video, or you can choose a specific video that you've already uploaded. Because you've only uploaded one video so far, that's the only video that's accessible for us to choose. But I can as well go into YouTube and look for any other video that will show here as the end screen. So I can just go ahead to save this. The other details, but because of time, I can't go through and cover those details. So let's just go to next. So you're still checking for any copyright issue, but hopefully there won't be any copyright issue. So let me go to next and set it as unlisted this time. And yeah, so unlisted means changes that you made. No, I'm not leaving. So save. You see the video is still uploading, the checks are still ongoing, but I can save the video. And but what about now? Once it's uploaded, everything else is online. It doesn't even use your data for those processes. So you can just save and leave the place. Just copy your link. Once the YouTube have done their checks and everything, the video will be made available at the specified time. So then put this link also in my chats. You can review it later. So yes, we've uploaded 2 videos. Now let's see how to set up live stream. So again, when you come here, you see your content, you can just go straight there to your left, our left, and you see the content in your channel. We have videos, now we've uploaded 2 videos successfully. One was set to play, I think, which has already started, already played, so now it's public, it means everyone can see this video. The second one we uploaded is unlisted, it means without a link, you can't see that video. So this video is now on the public domain, everybody in the whole world can see it. But with this one, it's only people who have the link that can see this video. So now let's go to the live, or that's the first item, setting up a live stream. So you just have to, I mean, you can come to live, you can stay at your video, you can be anywhere in the system. All you have to do is just to come to create. In the top right here, you hit create, go live. So it's the only 2 options now. But for advanced accounts, so now I've switched over to the LIC YouTube account. When I click on create, we see 3 options. We have upload videos, go live, create post. So this create post is another feature that, I mean, it's only available for people who have, I mean, there are some limitations. I mean, yeah, people have a lot of, I mean, I think a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and some other features, yeah. So it's very good that you send your channel out there for people to subscribe. But these features can be unlocked for you to also enjoy it. I'm not going to cover this, but later maybe we'll go through it. So create, then go live to just start streaming or live stream. So it says, oops, something went wrong. And yeah. And this is the first time I'm going live with this account. And that's why I wanted us to have set up the account before today's training. However, I didn't send the material early, so I apologize for that again. So yes, we can set up a live account, a live streaming with an account that has been created within 24 hours. So now it's telling us that only about 24 hours until you can stream. We requested streaming access on this date, just 3:39 Ghana time. So we can't stream live, we can only upload videos. So this is a feature that can also be done after 24 hours when you set up a YouTube channel. So you have to be mindful of this as well. But there are 3 things you can do. You can stream directly, you can use webcam from the camera on your device, and you can also manage the streaming. So because this is not available now, I'll just do the aspects with our LIC YouTube channel. So this is a channel. Again, wherever you are, you can just come to the top right, click create, go live. and it will send you to the same platform. I don't know why this one is still in a dark mode, but let's take it like that. So now you see, now it brings me to directly to manage, the site, the YouTube site. So this place where we are now, if we can see the top here, you're seeing live streaming YouTube studio. So this environment is called the YouTube studio. You can see it here. So we're in the YouTube studio environment. It's different from, it's part of your channel, but it's different from the channel environment. This is the studio environment. That's where you do the live streaming. So let me just start from here. So stream, you can come up here and say, click on the stream. And don't be afraid, nothing is going live. We're not streaming anything yet, so nothing is going live. But just for you to look at some settings here, we have something called stream key. The stream URL, which is this one, and the backup or server URL. So these things will be needed for future trainings. So let's be mindful of where we can get this stream key, especially this. So this is a stream key, this one. It's a key, so it shouldn't be visible to the public unless you want to put it here. But you can only copy it by just clicking this button and just copy it. We will need this key when we go to OBS. That's why I want to show you this here. And also, if the OBS requires the stream URL, this is what to use. You don't use the key, use the URL. The URL, the stream URL is drawn from the stream key. Okay, so that's what I'll show you under this stream button. Let's go to webcam. So the webcam allows you to set up a stream. Now you can see my face in the background because it's webcam. Webcam means it's using the camera from your, ideally the default camera will be the one from your device. So if you are using a phone, the phone camera, and you can stream live on the go. So you can set a title, you can set a description. If you had already set default titles and description, they would have appeared here for us to just edit. And you can add a thumbnail. It's the same setup for the uploaded video. That yes, it's made for case or it's not made for case. You can look at advanced settings, but we're not going to go there. And that's it, yeah. So it's for the same setup for the uploaded videos. I don't know if to allow me to go to next. I need to enter something first. Let me just put the title here and select this. For this one, it will go instantly live. So I'm not going to schedule it to play. So you can, the live chat, you can make it live, or you can also select this option to make it replay during the video when the video is being replayed at any time. So this is just customization. Let's go to next, which is the visibility. So again, the same settings are here: private, unlisted, public, or you can schedule at a later time. But I don't want to do this, so let me cancel this. Yeah. So I'm canceling this. I don't need to do this. So let's go back to the manage. So now, as you can see, the upcoming events, we are just managing our live stream under the YouTube studio. We have only one upcoming event, which is the church service tomorrow, God willing. If there are other upcoming events that we've scheduled in our channel, it will all appear here. So we just go to the top right again to schedule a stream. So this time I'm not uploading a video, but we are scheduling a stream that be used instantly or to be used in the future. So we go to schedule stream. Then because we've, scheduled a lot of streams over the years, you can just, create a new stream, or you can just reuse settings from previous stream. To make life easier, if what I'm going to schedule is not a new thing, it's good to just go back and select one of our previous streams and use that as a base settings, then you can modify it. So let me just select one yesterday, so the next encounter. And I say reuse settings. So automatically it populates a settings, a details here for me. Then I can, maybe I'm scheduling the next encounter, which might be, let's say 14 August. I'm just putting something, a rough date. And these details remain the same. Hopefully it doesn't change. But I have to certainly change the thumbnail. So you just come here and change it to the new thumbnail. That's a set that's required for the next encounter. I will not, let me see. I will not select anything. So yeah, just for trading purposes, let me just select something. So this is 30th May 2022. This is last month. So it will replace what is there. Yeah, exactly. And now in our playlist, you see we have a lot of playlists. We have 9 top encounters selected by default because that's the settings we choose. But you can assign it to other playlists, LIC sermon, midweek service. Oh yeah, there are a lot of playlists that we've created. But let's just leave it here as it is now. Then again, it's not made for case, so we can move on. Then move on again. So the same similar settings, and you come and schedule it for the date, which is an advanced date now, which is what I chose 14th August, right? This is a Sunday. Okay, and the time, you have to bear in mind the time zone you are when you are scheduling it. So this, with this done, let me make it unlisted so that it doesn't go on the public page. Because it's just for the training. So when I say done, it means I've scheduled that event for next 2 weeks. Oh yeah, 14th August. And hopefully it should adapt to the upcoming events. But that one, no one will see. Let me just go. Just save this. Yeah, so here we have it. It's now added to the upcoming events, and it's scheduled, the date scheduled is 14th August 2022. And it's the visibility is unlisted. That means that, it's not in the public domain. If you go to our channel right now, you won't see it. Unless I share the link with you. Again, you know how to share the link. You can come to options here, get shareable link. And it's copied into your clipboard. Then you can paste it and share it with whoever you want to see that particular video. So let's move away from the YouTube studio. So at least now we know how to schedule an event. You can delete it. You can just click on it and delete it. More actions. Delete. No, I don't delete it, so let me just keep it there. Let's go back to our main channel. Again, you come back to the logo here, the profile logo, and click your channel. And this takes you to, yeah, let's just leave the page. Your main channel. So we are leaving the YouTube studio mode and we are going back to our main channel. So hopefully we've covered this as well. We set up the live streaming. This is a bonus. I'm not going to touch it now unless we have time to do that. And editing YouTube videos online. I'll just show you what it is in just a minute. Okay. Okay, so let me go back to our main channel. Sorry, I just forever. Okay, so we are back to our channel. So we've done, I think we've covered the managing YouTube studio. That's what we just did. So we've been down now. So editing YouTube videos online. So again, let's go to our videos, where our videos are, your videos. Let's go here also. The videos. Just think, I don't know why it's taking so much time to load. So here you can see our videos that we've uploaded. And you can also see the videos that were streamed live. And under that, we also see the upcoming videos, including the one we just scheduled for streaming on the 14th of August. So again, we can upload the stream URL here and share it if you want to. We can go into it and modify the stuff there. Okay. So let's come back to one of our uploaded videos. Okay. So this video, for our training video, you can go into a video that we've uploaded and go to editor. So I'm tackling the editing YouTube videos online. Go to editor on the left pane. And that editor pane actually takes a lot of memory resources. So if you don't have a powerful machine, you might not be able to use that feature to edit a YouTube video online. Okay, so whilst it's opening, I think that's it. Viewing your channel analytics, I'll tackle that one later. We don't have time. Okay, so any questions for me? Let's just have 2 minutes break. I don't know what I'm supposed to end, but our time is almost done. I don't know if we have to be at the rehearsal. Otherwise, he will still continue with the OBS. So can someone talk to me?
At the moment, we are also supposed to have a VBS training, and some of the members are also registered for VBS. So we can just continue to the end so that the recording can be watched by those who are unable to watch it again.
Okay, so it means people have left, right?
In the control room, we have 3 here now. 2 who have gone for the VBS. So, and I'm supposed to be there too. So just continue to the end, and then we'll
Okay, so those online, if you agree that we continue, can you put up your hand so that we know that you are also not leaving? Those, the others online. Okay, please just unmute and talk so that it also become lively. Just say unmute and say yes, let's continue. First, you can unmute and say yes, let's continue.
Okay, we can continue.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, we can continue.
Thank you, Wisdom. Okay. But have you guys been able to follow up to now?
Yeah.
Yes, I tried to set up the YouTube. I managed to get the even verify my account, a private account.
So you verified it now?
Yes, I verified it, so I'm able to do that. I did it yesterday, and I even downloaded the OBS.
Okay, that's great. We'll be going to the OBS in a minute. That's great. I wanted to show. I don't know why this one is not showing. Maybe probably because we have not. We just created the account. But the editor should have opened. So I'm opening it from our LIC YouTube channel. This is one of our videos we uploaded 24 July for the Sunday school. So it opens a video for you in an editable, a YouTube editable screen, also in the YouTube studio. And you can do a little, some little edits here, not comprehensive, but yeah. Let me remove this. Yeah, so you can do some edits here. So you can see the entire length of the video. The audio is also there. So if you want to move a portion of an audio, you can do, it's possible to do that. For a portion of a video, you can crop it out. You can trim the video to remove the ending or the beginning, part of the beginning. You can add other stuff like an end screen. Yeah. But this is just, so after you've uploaded a video, you still have some chance to make some few editing. So most of the time people do this post service. And I think there's one task that I have to also assign one of you after you've been, fully trained and competent to handle our videos, especially for the live stream main service videos. After the service, after each service, we go ahead and let me open up the live stream. We trim off the intro and the outro. And the intro contains what we call intro is anything before the start of the service. When the officiant enters comes into the scene. That is called what we refer to as intro. And normally we want to trim that one out because those notices that we roll before the service is not needed for the following weeks. So just have to cut off those introductory notices. And also after the service, the notices that roll, we also have to trim them out. And so if we want to do those trimming, we don't need to download all the video and trim with an editing tool and re-upload the video. No, if we do it that way, we lose all the views. So I think I said that would be a blog. If you have time, I'll tackle this. The viewing your channel analytics. So you can see the number of people who view a particular video. If you download the video and re-upload it, you lose those views. So this feature in the YouTube helps you to crop that video. So you can, for instance, crop all the notices at the beginning of the service for it to start just when the official starts, with the opening prayer. And at the end of the service, you can also crop that one out. But we don't need that any longer. So from time, this is a tedious work, but yeah, once someone is really able to get one person dedicated to it, it will really help us. And now we know that after the service again, we also, but for that one, it's one of two ways. If we don't record the sermon only onto the hard disk of the iMac during service, then we can now download the entire video after the service, then trim out the sermon before we can create a sermon only video. So you know, over a couple of months now, we've been creating, I think throughout this year, we've been creating a sermon only video, which we upload right after the service within the day. So that's video, we record it at the time of, during the service, at the time of the word, we record it onto the hard disk of the machine so that we can work on it and upload it as an uploaded video later in the day. But if we fail to record the during the service, that means you have to come to the live videos and download the entire length of video for that particular service. Then we trim out using video editing software. We trim out all the other stuff and leave just a video, the sermon video. Then you can now re-upload it as a sermon only video. So this, a task that someone also have to pick up once we're able to learn and to help us in our ministry. So later we can also do the same for the other sessions of the service. For instance, you can have a worship only video or praise only video. So we have a playlist with only worship or a playlist with only praises. And that will also help enhance our ministry. So I think we're looking forward to that as well. But all of this, use a lot of time and dedication. And then we know this is service to God. So if you really you're up for it, you can contact us later and we'll help you and assist you in whatever means we can. So I think this will bring to the end of hopefully the YouTube. We've covered everything now, except the creating a custom URL, which we can't do because our channel that we just created is a young channel.
The Prince.
Yeah, Dev.
Just a question.
Yeah.
We are going to edit the video on YouTube and we do the pictures. What about the audio? How do we edit audio? Because it should synchronize, or how? How do we do that?
Oh, okay. So sometimes if it's not synchronized, yeah. So I've not paid particular attention to the video, to the audio. Sorry. But normally the synchronization issues for the sermon only video, because we use a video editing software, we use that to manage and make it sync before we re-upload the sermon only video. But in the online YouTube editor, I've not really explored that feature because it uses a lot of resources and it's time consuming. I've not explored that feature, but it exists because there's a video. You can crop the video. You can as well crop the audio. But I don't know if you can shape the audio to be in sync with the video. That's something I have to explore later. So yeah, thanks for asking that question. So there's an audio lane. You can see it, and there's a video lane, and you can crop each of them. Okay. Do you have any other question? Let's see. Okay, you put it in the chat. Okay. Any other question from any other person? Okay, so you come back to the bonuses if there's still some time. Otherwise, I'll do the recording and continue and share it with you later. So we will move on to the part 2, which is downloading and setting up OBS. So I didn't prepare for this one, sorry. I didn't have time to prepare for this one. So let me just put this in red. I'll do that later. So yeah, why are we using OBS? Does that mean that there are not other streaming software? Or maybe I should just do it with you. Let's just Google streaming software. And that's one thing too, that you people should find very useful. Anytime you need information or you want to do something, just Google it. There are tons and tons of videos out there to help to direct you. And just be led by the Spirit and choose the right videos to watch. So streaming software, for the past, I think when we started streaming in 2020, right? Yeah, or 2020, I think 2020. February 2020. I'll show you our first video in our channel. It was a hectic time during the lockdown. And we, thankfully, God works with us, and we actually started streaming just 2 weeks before the lockdown. And so LIC was prepared to go online before the lockdown when church services, physical church meetings were not allowed. So God was with us then. So I'll show you our first video and the date that we recorded that first video. I'll show you later. So streaming software, yeah, let me just look at this one. So we started with Vmix. I hope it lists some of the software from, okay, and Wirecast. We also use Wirecast. So we use Wirecast. If you look at the left side of the screen, we have Wirecast, we have Vmix, we have others even before OBS Studio, Streamlabs, OBS, and I mean other ones. Yeah, so we've used Vmix and Wirecast in the past. I mean, I think we used it as trial versions at the time, because those two software are actually, if I'm not mistaken, they are paid software, but we tend to, I mean, we just relied on OBS because it came in handy and it's a free software, and we don't have to use it only 30 days and it will expire. I mean, you can use it forever, provided you continue to use that basic feature. I mean, for the basic feature. So yeah, so by way of introduction, we have Wirecast, we have Vmix, we have other streaming software, but we just stick to OBS because at that time it was freely available, and it's still freely available, and it has also helped us a lot. But we believe going forward, we might, I mean, if you want to explore that features of, I mean, and to make the streaming more, I mean, appreciable, it would be good to also consider Wirecast and Vmix, but we have to purchase these software. And I think it's in our budget for future purchase. So yeah, so that's about the streaming software that are available, and how can we stick to the OBS. So now let's go to the OBS page. OBS has been helpful for the last 3 to 4 years, 3 years. So how to download? I mean, most of you said you've already downloaded it, which is great. So again, I mean, just Google OBS. But yeah, I shared with you the URL. So you just go, it takes you straight to the OBS page, and it's a project. That is also, I mean, it's managed by, or it's financed by some of these, even including YouTube. They also support that system, and that account is free. Logitech, Twitch, Facebook, they all support the OBS. So you either click Windows, if you are using a Windows machine, a Mac, you need Mac 10.13 and higher to run OBS, and also the Linux. But I'm using Mac, so I'll just go straight ahead and click the Mac version, and hopefully it should be downloaded. Okay, that's it. So it's downloading, and in 12 seconds it should be done. I have to install my Mac, my OBS from this Mac, just so that I can reinstall it for us to go through. Yeah, so it's done installing, it's done downloading. Let's go to the downloads here. That's OBS. I've already downloaded one, the same thing. So I can just go ahead to, I mean, for Mac users, you just double click. And so before yeah, before I double click, but the appropriate thing to do really is to just go to your App Store for Mac users or the Google Play on PC. Let me close this for now. And search for OBS. That's if you're installing any software, because that way you know that's a secure, I mean, software you are installing once it's available on the App Store. However, some of these software are not available on the App Store, so you might have to use the manual means that I just took you through. So if you decide to search for OBS, you don't see the OBS software. I don't know for what reason. You don't see it on the App Store. But there are other OBS platforms, applications that are available, but not the OBS streaming software. So let me not even go there. Yeah, so if you downloaded this, the alternate way to download it, to get it installed on the Mac. So you, after downloading, you just double click on it. Should open in a bit. Maybe I close them up now. Okay, so yeah, so once you see this, I mean, window, yeah, all good. We just have to drag and drop the OBS into the application folder. And that's it. You've installed the OBS on the Mac. It's as simple as that. So just preparing to copy the files into the application folder. And that's how Mac installs the DMG file. For Windows, you have to double click and follow the wizard to install it, and I think you'll be fine. But if you're trying to install it and find any challenges, you can ask me, I can direct you to, I can help you. I also have it installed on Windows machine, so I can direct you. So here we have in the application folder, we have the OBS in there as well. But I can still use a launcher to launch it. To launch it, OBS, and there it is. So we've covered the first one, downloading and installing OBS, and that's how quick it was. These ones are also very interesting, so it's good we go through them. Let me be sure I can install the project. Okay. Okay, so it's installed now. So it's saying OBS is an app downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? Because we downloaded it and installed it, I mean, just want to make sure to double check that if we are really, I mean, you really support where you downloaded from and it's not a virus or anything, then you can just go ahead and open it. So we're going to, I mean, getting OBS ready for streaming, and we'll go through all this. We check using docs, creating and switching between profiles, creating and managing scene collection, and how to connect video sources, including, I mean, videos from camera, from ProPresenter, from the media, any media somewhere, from Zoom, from virtual platform Teams, VLC, and from even your Windows, I mean, your Windows environment, you can select some videos to also show in the OBS application. I also take you through how to connect audio sources. And we look at multi-view scenes, which we haven't used. I don't know if since I left, I went on break. I mean, we started using that, but we were not using it before I left. But it's a very good feature that I think we should start using, the multi-view scene, and to also save time and help us in administration. And also, we'll go through using the audio mixer, not so much into detail because we are not audio people, but at least what to do, how to offset, I mean, the audio when it's in sync or it's not in sync, or when it's out of sync. Okay. And we also go through transitioning between scenes, the studio mode and the normal mode, and adding additional settings as well as managing the broadcast. So hopefully my OBS, is it open now? Minimize this. Maybe that one's open. Let me open it again. Okay, there we go. So the first time you open OBS, I mean, this is what you see. Like, I think it's similar. The environment is not so much different from Windows and the Mac, so everybody should be able to appreciate it, whether you're a Mac user or a Windows user. But it asks you for user information. So specify what you want to use the program for. So there are three options: either to optimize for streaming and recording is a secondary, or you want to optimize it for just for recording. You are not interested in streaming, and or you want to. I mean, you only want to be using it for virtual purposes, like connected to a virtual camera. But likely we would go for the first option for our purpose. For streaming is our priority. Then we also record. I think I told you just for the sermon, at the time of the sermon, we record just the sermon part because we want to upload the sermon on the video. But you can also record the entire video during the streaming. Now this will also take up a lot of disk space. So if you don't have enough disk space, you would not want to do that. So let's go for this, optimize for streaming. And let's just click next. It says specify the video settings you would like to use. So this base canvas or resolution, it's just the resolution of the machine, I think so. So the machine I'm using right now, that's the resolution. And I think automatically set to default to choose that one, but you can tell it to output as a different resolution. Of course, if we choose a higher resolution, it will not appear nice on your screen that is already having a low resolution. So I'll just leave the default as it is. And this FPS is just frames per second. So if you can imagine, the video that you actually see is not like a continuum of, it's just like still pictures that have been put together to see that free flow of video. And those animals or insects who have compound eyes see things as pictures, instant pictures. So the frames per second is like having, so if we say we set it to 60 frames per second, it means we're having 60 pictures per second. That constitutes the 1 second video. And that will show you how fine the video will look, appealing to the eyes as well. But depending on your device, you can't, you may want to go for 60 or 30, but I think we will choose this option. We'll still maintain the default to either 60 or 30, but prefer 60 when possible. That should be fine. So we just go on to next. Now here it says stream information. Please enter your stream information. So which service do you want to, or are you employing which platform are you employing their services? Are you going to stream to YouTube, to Facebook, to Twitch? I don't think we use so much of Twitch in last setting. Or to Twitter, the other platform I'm not going to show off. But for our purposes, we'll just go straight to YouTube. I'll come back to Facebook in a while. Oh, sorry. So YouTube, we're going to use the service of YouTube. So we're selecting service YouTube LTMPS. And you can ask the system to, during setup, you can ask the system to estimate the bit rate, the bandwidth. And that will, depending on your internet speed, it will give you a good, where to set your bit rates and your resolution to. But you can ignore that and select it yourself. But let me just allow the system to estimate it for me. I can always change it if I don't want. If I'm not happy with what the system estimated for me. And so here we are left with two options: to connect an account, which is recommended, or to use stream key. And this is an advanced option. So if you recall, when we were in a OBS, in our studio, let me just go into this. So you can go to a studio by just clicking this studio button here. And hopefully it should stand to those in the studio I wanted to go anyway. But let us go to create and go live. And that should send it to our the other studio environment that we were looking for. This one. And if you can recall, when we went to the stream, for every particular video that we scheduled to the stream, or even for our channel itself, it should have a stream key over here, or a stream URL. And this is what you can include in this setting during the OBS setting. So if you want to use a stream key, then you can proceed to use this one. But I mean, it's always better to just connect. That's why they even say it's recommended to connect their account to OBS. This feature didn't exist until just last year. So let's just go straight to connect the account. So we're going to connect our YouTube account to the OBS system so that every time we open OBS, we don't have to go and look for a stream key and come and paste and do all this kind of stuff. So we just go to connect an account. So once you hit that button, it opens a browser for you. That will communicate with any of your Google accounts that you want to connect to. Then you just have to select the appropriate one and connect to it, link to it. But in our case, we only have, I mean, I don't want to use any of these. I want us to use the LIC one. So I'll just copy the URL. Then I'll paste it in my Firefox browser. That should be able to give me my other accounts, access to my other accounts. The Chrome browser had only this trading account, and yeah. So I want to see my other accounts. Where is it? No, this is the same Chrome browser. Sorry. This is the Firefox. Let me put this in the Firefox. Yeah, so in the Firefox, so now you can see, I mean, I have a lot of other accounts. And it's my personal accounts. I also have a YouTube channel. Maybe from here, we should also like and subscribe to my channel. I'll show you a video from there. The LIC channel is this one. So I'll just click that one. Then it links it straight to that channel. So it says choose an account to continue to OBS. That's what I choose. And it should, yeah, so it says, do you want to allow OBS to access, to be able to manage my YouTube? That's what I want to do. So I just click continue. And I think I have to verify also. Okay. So I don't verify, but yeah, authorization completed successfully. Can now close this page. But once I've connected to the LIC YouTube account, the system will automatically send a mail. Let me see if I can open my mail. Yeah. Let me show you that one. So we just move on. Not this. Not this. So this is the LIC Gmail account. And you see, it sends an alert that someone has linked a software to the account. So if it's, I mean, it wasn't generated by you, then you have to go and unlink it, or you just go and not allow that software to have access to your account. So that's taking a time, taking a while to open. Anyway. Should I have another one there? Let me see. Okay, so it says OBS Studio was granted access to your Google account. If you did not grant access, you should check this activity and secure your account. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, so, but anyway, it's connected now. So we are back to the OBS. And you say it's connected to Elegon International Church, which is a account we connected to it. You can go ahead and disconnect, but we wanted to connect, that's why we connected. So we move on to next. Then now to look and estimate based on your internet speed the appropriate bandwidth to the bits, the settings to allocate for this profile you are creating. So, yeah, I mean, it's all under this. Getting OBS ready for streaming. We're going to delve into this. Should be done in a minute. But there we are. So this is a certain, it's based on my internet speed, it's assigned an output resolution of 240, which is very slow. I don't think I will accept that, but I can change it anyway in the settings later. Then just apply the settings. Let's move on. So because we've linked it to our YouTube channel, it automatically opens like this thing. It opens a chat window for us, and this chat window is just like the chat that you see on our YouTube channel when something is being streamed live. So you can also monitor the chats from here. But I mean, we don't need it now, so I'll close it. We can call it back later. I'll show you how to call it back. So at first, I mean, running, this is what you see. This is the interface of the OBS. I think it's the same for the Windows. And this is the screen where you see whatever video is passing through the OBS system, through to Facebook, to YouTube or Facebook or any other platform. We have a number of things I'll take you through. So from, if you look at the top here, I'll take you through the file menu, the edits, the view, the docs, profile, the scene selection, the tools, and maybe the help. They all affect some of the things you see down here. The scene is what, at whatever instance, whatever you're showing comes from here, the scene. So it helps to create scenes. This is where the audio mixer is. So you can see, as I'm talking, it's picking up my audio waves from the microphone, my mic. I can mute it and it will not be picking the signal any longer. I can also include other audio later. And this is transitioning between scenes. We talked about it. And these are controls for managing the streaming itself. Start streaming, start recording, or managing the broadcast. So let us go by itinerary. So let's look at using the docs. So this is on the top menu, we see docs here. And yeah, it's good I start from there because remember I just closed a chat window here. How you can get that chat back is just go into a docs and click chat. And it comes back to you. You can close it. You can go and retrieve it again. So all these things you see here are all docs. All these windows are docs. And that's what the OBS refers to them. So the scenes here that you see at the bottom left here, because it has been checked here, I can uncheck it and it disappears. I can go to your docs and check it back, then it reappears. So if, I mean, mistakenly someone closed a doc, you shouldn't think everything is lost or is gone. You shouldn't panic and you can just come to your docs here and retrieve that doc back. So the audio mister can just take it off. So sometimes you open OBS and the audio mister is missing. So if you want to erase it, disappear to. Just come to docs, go to the mixer and call it back. So that's just about docs. You can also see the statistics. Now it's by default, it doesn't show, but you can put it here. And you can dock it to the window. I think if you double click it, yeah, it docks to the window automatically. So that's it over here. Now it's still lengthy, so we don't really need it. So let me close it. That's why it wasn't added to the default platform. Yeah. So the start is gone. But I can call it back anytime you want. You can move it from the dock by just clicking that on dock button here. And that's it. So it shows your CPU usage. Now the frames per second like 20, 25, it varies depending on your internet speed. This space available. I think that's on PCs runs. The memory using, lots of memory being used here. Some statistics during streaming to you see some activities here. If you are recording, you see some statistics here. So we will look at that in a bit. So that's about docs. So we've covered docs. So creating and switching between profiles. So when we just open the OBS, what we just created through the result was just the profile. Even though it's not named yet, that's an instance of a profile. So next to docs, we have profile here. I think it also appears on the Windows machine in this similar fashion. So we have an untitled profile, but we've not saved this profile yet. And I think that's one thing that we have to also do as LIC. I think we don't have profiles saved. So for instance, because we use the OBS machine software not for only Sunday streaming, we use it for other, activities, some not even LIC activities. Like the wedding we had this morning, it would have been good to just start the OBS on a different profile. So you open a new profile and just name it outside. How does justice even refer to those non-LIC weddings? Then that way you don't input the LIC logo, you don't put some videos that refer to LIC in that profile. So let me show you how to create the profile. So this is a new profile. Let's just name this, for instance, LIC Sunday service. So once we create it, it will open. I told you the show auto configuration is that it will open that dialog box again for us to go through it. So let's say I will still choose streaming and recording secondly. And This is fine for me. My Sunday service is just for YouTube. And I wouldn't want it to estimate the bit rate. I'll just choose my stuff myself. But I'll still connect to the YouTube account. All right, the browser. Yeah, so hopefully it should be in. Okay, there we go. So it's connected now, so I can just go to next. I didn't tell you estimate, why do estimate? Anyway. Okay, down to apply the settings. And again, it automatically opens this chat window for me. I don't want it to go. But now when we come to our profile, we see one profile created, LIC Sunday service. You can go ahead to create another profile. Let's say LIC. I mean, you can create one for midweek, but let's create an external profile. So let's say we are going to create one for IHM. So I don't use the same profile for LIC for IHM. So IHM ministry, IHM profile also. So yeah, the same thing for LIC. The same thing. But now I wouldn't choose YouTube, I'll choose Facebook just to also for the trade purpose, for you to know that we can also connect to Facebook and not only YouTube. So for YouTube, for Facebook, I mean, unlike YouTube that can connect directly to an account, for YouTube, Facebook, you will require the stream key. So you have to get a stream key from the Facebook account. Let me see if I can link it to my Facebook. Okay, so this is the Facebook platform. I mean, this is a little advanced, not part of this training, but I will just take you through. So you can create a video or create an event on our Facebook channel. Create an event. Let's type trial. Yeah, we'll stick to private. Then go next. Create events. The event has been created. So let me turn home and how do I even get to this event? So, anyway, let me go back and create a new event again. I'm not so familiar with Facebook platforms. So create another event. So hopefully it's all going to be good. Let's set up my video. And hopefully we'll see where it should call up here. So yes, it select as video source. I want to connect to a streaming software and not webcam. So I'll click on the streaming software. And there I can get the streaming key, and also apply other settings. And that's what I'm interested in at the moment. So let me just copy the stream key and leave here and just paste it here. So that's how to get the stream key from Facebook. You can do similar for YouTube. Then you can proceed. So it will link directly to that Facebook account. Okay, so that's it. So now we have two profiles created, one specifically for IHM, which uses the Facebook. Later, I'll show you if there's time to how to stream both to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But let's come back to the LIC Sunday service profile. So that's just about creating profiles. So where are we on our schedule? Did I close my web document? So yeah, so I've just have to create profiles and also switch between the profiles. You just have to go to profiling, select the appropriate profile you want to switch to. And now creating and managing scenes collection. So I'll take you through the connecting video sources and also connecting audio sources. So that's the next tab on the menu. We have the scene collection, and that populates whatever is here. So for this particular selected profile, you can also create multiple scenes. So let's just go ahead and create one scene. Let's call it LIC Sunday service. You can have another scene called LIC midweek service. And maybe just have a third one called LIC Friday service. Friday night. Okay, so we have just, right now created 3 scenes. So let's start populating the Sunday service. And what are we going to populate it with? We're going to populate it with either a camera input source, or from a feed from presenter, or from the media, any media, or from Zoom, from Teams, from VLC, or any other video playing software, or any of our windows. Then we also include the audio. So when we come to the scene here, we can straight ahead, we can rename this scene or just add a new scene if we want. If we want multiple scenes. So let's rename this scene to include all for now. We're going to populate this scene with every, every scene or every source of scene. But we also have other unique ones, maybe one from the camera. This is a camera feed as a scene. We have one from Pro Presenter as a scene. We also have one from, let's say, VLC as a scene. Let's take another one. What's already mentioned? Okay, Zoom media. So let's take Zoom first. That's the scene. And the last one from the media source. Let me name is intro. So that we put the intro video there as a scene. So media, intro, media. Okay, so we've created all these scenes, but we've not yet linked them to any device or any capture device. But what I want to do now is to just populate this all scenes. So I'm going to put all these 5 scenes into this scene, called all scenes. And this is where the sources of the videos are populated, either video or audio or image. This is where you input the source. So I select the appropriate scene that I want to use. Now I'm referring to the all scenes. I just go to the plus sign again to add. You have a variety of sources that you can input feed from, whether an audio input capture, an audio output capture, a browser, a color source, displays capture, image slideshow, media source. The scene is so grand, select another scene to be populated in the scene, the current scene we are, or the sign phone, through a sign phone clients, a text. Let me also include a text. A text only as a screen, as a scene. And VLC, video capture, window capture. So let's start with the camera. So for the camera, the Blackmagic cameras that we use, we can get them from using a video capture. It comes through a video capture device. So we have to select the video capture device. And I'm not connected to any external camera at the moment, but I will just try and I'll label it Blackmagic camera. And it opens this dialog box that shows you the available devices or cameras, video capture devices. I don't have any external camera. I have only my FaceTime. I have the vision camera, so I'll use that one. That will just show my face. Yeah. But if we had, if it was connected to the Blackmagic camera, you would have seen it in this list. So just select that one. You can just use it. Default setting. I think 720 is fine. You can change it also to any other resolution you want based on the resolution you want to stream. But 720 is mainly what we use. So let's stick to that. So, okay. And you see that this is a Blackmagic camera that I just inputted as a source of the video feed. And it's just in the all scenes. If I go to camera, I don't see anything there because I've not imported any source into those other scenes. But I just started all scenes by imported Blackmagic camera. And it was, the frame rate was 720. That's why it's bigger than the main screen here. So you see the black, but I can always, crop or widen to shape. And because I didn't select the, I can also still do that later. But I've just selected the output frame to be 720, so it fits perfectly my video. But let's leave it for to be this for now. So let's import our second video source, which is the Pro Presenter. So the selection trick with the Pro Presenter, I've forgotten how I did it at the connecting iMac to the Pro Presenter, but there are two ways. I'll just show you one way. It should be the same for the Windows users. So once you launch your Pro Presenter, I think you should have a free, you should be able to have access to a free version. Once you launch it, you go to Pro Presenter and come to Preferences. Then when the preference dialog box is open, you go to Display. Then you see this, it's not, I'm not connected to any output. That's why you can, the output is just on top of the input. There are not two screens, I have only one screen. So this is the button, why we came here, the enable siphon. By default is unchecked, but you have to check it. So when you click on enable siphon, then Pro Presenter can communicate with the OBS software. So let's come back again. So we are still under all scene. We want to populate every scene here before we distribute them over here. So come here, go to siphon clients. Because we enabled siphon on the Pro Presenter, we can call in through the siphon client. So Pro Presenter, that's the scene we are creating. That not already exists. Yeah. So we go again, the source, and we only have Pro Presenter because that's the only software that we enable siphon. I've so far enabled siphon, so I just click that one. And you see automatically it picks up the output of the Pro Presenter, which is
you'll need to unlock your phone first.
Which is seamless. And it's so nice. So we can also allow transparency. I'll show what that is later. So let's just click OK now. So now we have our Pro Presenter window also there. And the same 720 frame resolution. So I'm just putting it on top of the video. So because we just pulled in that one automatically comes up, but we can pull it down. We want it to be behind the video. Then it just goes behind the video. So the video is still the Pro Presenter, but you can switch the views again, depending on what you want to be on top of and the other. So since you are in the Pro Presenter view, let me just show one thing that you can do to this. So because most of the time you want to show just the lower third and not the full view. But you may also want to show the full view at some instances. So let me rename this one as Pro Presenter lower third. So we work on it to just show it lower third. Oh. So when you select it, so again, apart from just reshuffling it manually here, you can as well, if you look at this eye button here, if the eye is unchecked, yeah, it means it's in view. You can just click on it to hide that particular source. Uncheck and it comes back. You can hide the video as well because of if you check it back, it comes back. So that's one way to hide or hide some of the views. But now we want to edit this group presenter view and crop it so that it always shows the lower third. So you can just go to properties, or filters. Then we go to the plus sign to add the filter. And here you want to crop, so you go to crop. So let me say this is the name of the filter. So let me call it lower third. And you can see you can apply so many other filters. You can apply a color key correction, chroma key. Some of these things are very useful, like for advanced users. But yeah, let's just go for now. And you can crop from the top. Let's say, let me shift this window to the right, to the left, so that you can see it taking effects live. So if we wanted to crop from the bottom, then we just input a crop value. You just have to play around with this. This is 100. So you see it crops some frames from the presenter view. But we don't want to crop from the bottom. We want to crop from the top rather. So if we crop 10, you see that part of the top crops, but you don't see it so visibly. Let's say we crop 100. See it's moving wider now. Let's make it 400. We want to crop up to somewhere here. So let's see what Lavender will do. Let's make it 550. I think that's about right. So that's a very good way to just get the lower third in view. And I have the lower third on top of our video. So nice. We can still go there and play with the for instance, if you want to yeah, let's just leave this for this here for now. But we can play with the transparency as well to make it transparent. Trying to do something. Yeah, let's play with it for now. So at least we have our lower third now. But let's say you want a screen that's a presenter view that shows the full screen. So we go back to Siphon clients. And let's do this pro presenter full view. So you see that the previous source that we chose, we created this in the list already. So we're just adding a new source. Again, still pro presenter. Okay, but this time we want the full view. And that's why we label it as such. So I'll hide the full view from now, but I still in the system. So great. So I think I'm making progress. We can move on to the VLC. Let me see if I have VLC open. Just a second. I'll open a video, one of our videos in VLC. So I will capture the VLC window. So I will go to, let me open the screen with the VLC one in VLC. Okay, so whilst it's opening, maybe we can try the Zoom. So let's, not creating a scene, we're creating a source. So we come here, add So the zoom is a window, if I'm not mistaken. It's a window. So let's go to window capture. And let's label this as zoom. Yeah, so I think when I deleted the OBS app, I should have deleted this content as well. It's just telling me some of the things I was saying. So zoom neon. So now it's asking us to select the window, and there should be a variety of windows. So every open window in this environment, my desktop, should show here. Hopefully, we should have zoom here. Zoom. So one of these should be the zoom window. So just play around. This is just the logo. So it should be the second one. So zoom share status window. Like this is not the correct one. Is there any other zoom around? The zoom window should show. Anyway, because I'm sharing my screen, so we may have challenges with that one. Let me cancel that for now, because it's virtually the same screen I'm sharing. But let's do the media source, which is the intro media. So here, that one again, you come to the source here, we click media source and label it intro. Intro media. Then we browse to a local file. I mean, a local file, so this is by default checked. But it can also be a network file, but let's just not go there. So we browse for it.
We appreciate you joining us.
The VLC is not open. Let me put it somewhere for now. So we browse through our files. And navigate to where the media that we want to include in our scene is. In this case, let me just select use the folder that I created. So because it's the intro, we're looking for the intro screen. This intro screen, this one. And we can set it to loop. So when it plays and it ends, it will restart and play again, but that's not what you want to do. You want to just play once. If you want it to replay again, you can always go back and click on it. But anyway, we can also make it loop. Then the intro mostly loops. Then, yeah, that should be enough for now. We can increase the speed as it plays. Now it's just set to play at normal speed. And let's just okay that for now. So that's the intro video we imported. And we set it to loop. So the last thing is a text. So again, there are sometimes that you may want to, display some quick text on the screen, especially for our online viewers. And it would be good to get something like this. Let's say what we will be right back. Or an image that is showing something, anything of that sort is very good. It may come in handy. That's why we need it. So we are going to create a text with just this description. So we just type it here. We will be right back. It can be any text. You can change the fonts. You can change some settings also, the color, everything. But let's leave as it is now. So here's a test. because the font size is so big, we can just always scale it down to what we want it to be. We could also have applied a background, but let's do it this way. So there's it. So we have our text also created. Let's also import an image. You can also import an image. So let's say the LIC logo. Let me use the training logo. So we browse for the image. So we don't have training logo images. This is second one. Okay. So there we go. I mean, you can apply alpha or another setting, but we just go with the default. So there we have it. Training logo is inside now. Okay, so I mean, all this thing contains all of these stuff. And it's very easy to just copy any of this source. Let me also add the audio, even though the audio, so this audio that you are seeing here is the audio from the media. So I'm also tackling the audio mixer. We have the audio coming from one of the media, which is the intro media, because that's the voiceover. You can uncheck it, then it doesn't show again, it doesn't play. But once you see something playing here, it means it's going into the feed. But let me just uncheck it and add an audio source. So let's go and add an audio input capture. So if we are receiving an audio from the audio team, let's just label it Zoom device. And we just select it from them. In this case, I'll just use my microphone as an audio source. And it shows here Zoom device. And it's picking my signal as well. So I can also mute this if I don't want it to go into the feed, or unmute it. So I think we are good. So this audio device by default, you may want it to, let me rename it to Zoom device audio. No, Zoom audio device. You may want it to appear in all the other scenes here. So you can, I'm not so sure, but I think you can drag and drop. But let's copy. So you can copy the source by just Command C, or when you right click on it and you click copy, you can copy the entire settings from that source, or you can copy you can copy the entire settings and come to camera and paste that setting. You paste a reference of that. So we have the audio now under the camera scene. You can also bring it here, paste it in the group enter scene, paste it in the view of the scene, paste it in the Zoom scene, the media scene, the text. Let's start the image only, the logo. So the logo scene also, we can also paste the background audio. So if there's some song playing, it will be playing through the stream as well. Then now we copy the logo to the logo scene. So that will be the only scene in the logo view, the only source in the logo scene. So you see, we've moved from the all scene where all the other scenes are just scattered all over to just the logo scene where you can only output the training logo, the logo that we specify. You can remove it and put another one, or you can keep it. And the audio is always there because there'll be some background music. So you can go again and copy the camera. What was the camera source? The black magic camera. So just copy and bring it to the camera scene. Just paste it here. And there we have it. So we have the camera scene here. And we may also want to add the lower third representer feed to the camera scene. And that's how easy it is to do. So we have both a camera and a lower third in the camera scene. Of course, we can always uncheck this to hide the recipe we want to show it. And now what do we copy again? You can copy the entire, both the lower third and the entire presenter view into the presenter only feed. So you have both there. You can just unhide the lower third, but we want to show the full view. Then I think we didn't create the VLC. Let's create the VLC. Capture VLC video source. Name is okay. That is supposed to open the VLC, link to the VLC screen. Anyway, we can use the other means, the window capture. We call it VLC. To capture the VLC window. Should have VLC here. We don't want the entire, we don't want the taskbar to show. So let's see if we get a better video of this one. Anyway, we cannot, always crop this out. So this is fine for now. Okay, let's go display capture. So VLC display. So this display capture captures to window. Then VLC screen. No. Anyway, you can play around with this, but yeah, basically this display capture also captures the entire window. So if you want to show the entire screen, you can also use that. I'm going to just release it for now. Okay, so the VLC window that we imported, we can, if you want to remove, there should be other ways to remove the taskbar. You can always also crop it. When we go to the, let me rather use the crop feature. So let's go to the properties of the filters and add filter crop. And crop VLC. Let's say we remove about 50 points from the top. That's too much. Oh, so like 40, 38. 30 is from bad. So 38 also from the top. Okay. So we get a complete VLC window. Okay, that was good. So we can copy the VLC window. Into the VLC scene. There you have it. And we didn't do the Zoom. Yeah, so I think that's, and so we can also copy the intro media. Do I have it already? No, so intro media, it's the intro media scene. We can copy the text into the text scene. Now I have only the text there. You can also copy the image, training logo, logo on the scene. Okay, we already have that. Okay, so I think we are good with setting up our scenes. We have our camera only scene, or camera with the pro presenter overhead. We have pro presenter only scene. We have PLC scene. We have the Zoom which we couldn't set up. And we have the media source. Always online as well. So this can be any media. You can import any media that you want to play. For example, the what do you call it, the machine video. It will be good to just import it. So that at the time that you want to play the machine video, you only have to come to the machine video scene, and this it will play automatically. Actually, once you click that, to start playing. Rather than playing from Pro Presenter, I mean, you can also play from Pro Presenter and it will show here. You just have to clear the test. There are so many ways to clear the cut. So we have the test only also, and the logo as well. So I think we are done well. If my participants are still with me. So creating and managing scene collection, we've done camera, presenter, media, Zoom. Zoom also works like a team. Maybe also done how to capture windows. And we've done the connecting audio source. And using the audio mixer, I think we've also done that, but let me just add that you can as well, there's a property button here. When you click on it, you can filter, you can apply filters, you can go to advanced properties. And that's where you can also set the sync offset. So if the audio that is coming into the feed is higher than, I mean, it's faster than the video feed, you have to apply, a delay here. So, I mean, we just have to play around this. You can just start with maybe 100 and check for, I mean, by 10 seconds time, it should appear in the feed and see if it's in line, in sync with the video. If it's not, then you have to adjust these values till it's perfectly in sync. So that's how to set the offset. And I think you can also set a negative value here. So if the video is rather faster, which I don't think will be the case, because most the sound travels, the sound feed comes in faster than the video. Okay. So this way to set the sync, it also helps. But there are other filters I can apply to even the audio. And these are compressors, expanders, gain, good again. Noise gates. Things are a little bit technical, not part of this training, so I'll leave it here. And yeah, so that's it. So we've tackled the video mixer as well. So let's go to the multi-view scene. This is a very interesting thing that we've not, I don't think we've applied in at LIC. So when you come to the view, now we've created a lot of scenes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scenes. You can go to view and say multi-view window. And it pops out a little box, the multi-view window. And you can see all the scenes we have here, or we've created. And this is so cool because you really do not need the OBS software again. I mean, this interface, you can just go ahead and use the multi-view window. During your live stream, you don't need to come back here again. And you can switch in between the scenes. So if during the intro, or the intro, you have before the service starts, you have scene 1, for instance, then this will be playing. So the notice starts rolling, then can go off this, then play the notices. So notice will also be a video, a media source. Then, I mean, if you want to show a logo, you can switch to a logo. You can go back to your video source, join the service. You can have so many video scenes as well. Some that will show the entire video, some that will show the lower third, some that will show also have group and we can switch between all these things so seamlessly. And all this is what goes to the live output. So this is preview and this is program. We are not in the studio mode, so whatever is the preview is also the program. I'll later show you how to change this to the studio mode. So the good thing about this is I mean, you're not limited to only 8 scenes in the multi-view window. I think you should be able to I don't know what to change that, but you should be able to increase the number of view. I think it's in the settings. So when you go to settings, yeah, general setting, yeah, multi-view. So the studio mode will come to that in the next minute. Transition to scene when double click, enable portrait of vertical layer, show preview, come to that later. But yeah, there's the multi-view. And at the moment we have fully horizontal tab 8 scenes. That's how come it shows only 8 scenes. I mean, thankfully you can change it to 18 or even 24 scenes, depending on the number of scenes you have in your scene library. But let's leave it as this now. So that's a cool feature in OBS, and I think we have to start using it. Multi-view. So we've tackled the multi-view as well. So transitioning between scenes. So the studio mode. Let me tackle this one. Studio mode, transitioning between scenes. So this is the next doc or gallery. So now we have, I think we have all the cuts and fade as before, but I can add other swipe, slide, other transitions. And to see the transition effectively, we have to activate the studio mode. So this is just how to navigate from studio mode to the normal view. So the studio mode brings up a preview window and also a program window. So the program is what you see. This program is what goes live during the stream. And the preview will help you to see what is going next to the stream. So when I click the scene here, it doesn't go live straight ahead until I've clicked transition. And the transition here I've set to fade. So it will fade for 300 milliseconds. Now I click transition here, we'll get transition to another video. And so I go to another preview, then I can transition to that at the appropriate time. And you can also change from fade to cuts. And so you see this one just cuts in the video. You can fade to black and cuts directly from here. You can use this transition, use on this. Yeah, and they all like so good. That's about transitioning and the studio mode. So if you open your OBS and you see only one window, don't be scared. Just tap on the studio mode and you get your preview, your program window. And with this, let's see how the multi-view also looks like. So here you see that now when you select what is in the studio mode, whatever I click goes to the preview. It doesn't go directly to live. So you go to preview before you have to transition it. But I mean, it's best used in the normal mode because Let me see. The multi-view is best used in the normal mode because all these 8 things are already being previewed. So when you are clicking it, you are sure that that's what you want to go live. So I mean, there's no need to be in the studio mode when you're using the multi-view. So that's about it. So back to the studio mode and the rest of the training. So additional settings, add additional settings. I'll tackle this in my broadcast. I'll tackle this too now. So we move on from this doc of the scene gallery to these controls, and you can see that we are approaching the power button for starting streaming. So we go to the settings, but let me go there again to show you more settings that are available to us. Sure, in the next 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, we'll be streaming and we'll be out of here. So general settings, I mean, this is where we got to see that we can change the multi-view. There are other settings that you can play around with over here. But I don't want to, you have to change the language to where you can choose a theme too. But let's go to the stream. So here again, even though when the profile that we are now is the LIC Sundays service, if we were in the IHN profile, I'm going to switch to a different profile. Okay. Because that one was set based on Facebook. When we come to the settings down here, we see that it's streaming to Facebook Live, and the key, because I already created the key, I linked it to my Facebook account, it's already there. So just switching to a different profile, I mean, it's seamless. You don't have to come back here and change the settings. And that's one good thing about about changing profiles, about creating profiles so that you can be able to switch between them. Sorry, I closed my OBS. I have to relaunch it. So everything that we did was hopefully saved, so I don't need to panic. So yeah. So I'm going back to the LIC service profile. Go to settings. So stream, and we have the YouTube there already, but that was the default profile settings we made. And we've connected it to the LIC account. You can always disconnect if you're not going to stream to the LIC channel. You want to stream to a different channel, you can always disconnect and reconnect to a different channel. Now let's look at the output. You can also change some settings here. This is the output, the video output. We also have the audio output here. Video output, I mean, this is a simple view. You can change to the advanced view, but for a simple view, just the streaming, I mean, you don't need to worry yourself so much about the streaming settings here, but the recording, sometimes you want to record as well, because we realize there's a record button here to start recording. And normally you want to record at a higher resolution, for instance. So you can do that settings here, and you have to mind where you're recording to. The record part by default is just saving to the movies directory, but you can always change the recording part from here. And the recording quality, I mean, set to, by default to same as stream. You can also play around with that, change it, and change the, what's this? And the recording format, so you can also, if you don't want the MKV, you can change to MP4, and that compatible formats you want it to be recorded to. So that's about recording. You can also go to the advanced view. And here you can still see the streaming, the recording panels, and even audio. But let's not go there for now. So for the streaming now, you can see that it has an added the recording actually. So you can record, the standard recording is just recording to your desktop, somewhere in the desktop. But there's an advanced recording that you can also record directly to either a file or a URL. So by default, it's just to the file, which is this folder on your desktop. Or you can record the output to the URL. So you have to generate the file part of the URL. And this is how you can come, you can also stream to 2 channels at the same time. So once a normal stream is passing through YouTube, you can set the recording part to stream to the Facebook URL. And that's how can we able to stream to Facebook and URL at the same time for the IHM service. So you have to, when you say advanced, but you have to find out how to get the path to the Facebook URL through that the Facebook. I showed you this closed now. The key and the closed. Yeah, I'm just read about that. The Facebook, the stream key and the stream URL, you have to copy them and paste them here. And so once you hit the record button here, it will stream or encode to call to Facebook at the same time streaming to YouTube. And you have to be mindful that it also uses a lot of bandwidth and memory, so you should have a good computer to do that. So that's the advanced mode. You can leave the audio, you can also set some other properties. Sometimes the frame rate, the sample rate at which the audio is coming might be 44 we prefer, so we have to set the appropriate one. I'll leave this side for video, guys. And here you can set the video output as well. So by default, when it analyzes my bandwidth, it's just 240 as the optimum resolution that should output, but you can change it anytime from here. You can change it to 720. So now I'll be outputting at 720 instead of what it gave me initially. Yeah, I think that should be it. You can set some hotkeys, key combinations. I'll leave that for advanced training. Okay, so I think we are good to go with the settings. And the last thing is the manage broadcast. So now, when I click start streaming, of course, I'm connected to the YouTube channel, but it doesn't start streaming automatically. It says you need to set up a broadcast before you can start streaming. And that's what we're going to do. So I could have either clicked here, or I can just, it's not giving me that option. So I can go to the broadcast, manage broadcast, to check for existing broadcast, or I can create a new broadcast. So, the settings we did in our first session, the part 1, the YouTube, you can put a title here, put a description to the video, set the privacy, whether public, unlisted, private. I forgot about this for now. The category, I think. Yeah, you want to set the right category. And again, you see all these stuffs here. You can put a thumbnail. And yeah, basically the same things we saw on YouTube. That's if we haven't preset, schedule the stream. But if you have, then you can just go to select existing broadcast. You can see when I hit we have results automatically created by YouTube Studio. We also have the LIC service, which is scheduled for tomorrow, 31st July. And I dare not count that because it's scheduled to override what has been done for tomorrow. So this is what we created during our training, the first part. So this is what we created during our training, the first part, and we scheduled it for 45 days. LIC payment encounter. So you can completely go and select that one. and just once we select that, come down here and so you can start streaming actually, but let me be sure that I set it to unlisted, not public, so that people who are subscribed to the channel do not receive any notification that we are streaming something on the channel. False notification, actually. So just a minute and do that. So it was unlisted, and I think it was unlisted means that let me just confirm. If I go to what's paid on YouTube on my phone, I shouldn't see that's playing. That's in the subscribe channels. Yeah. So that's fine for now. I can share this link, get travel link, on the WhatsApp channels, like monitor the stream that we are doing right now. Good. Okay, so you can confidently select broadcast and start streaming. So once you see this green button, and then it shows that the internet connection is good, and it means you are actually live. Or I mean, it's communicating with the YouTube, not the actual live. Communicating with the YouTube, but it's not live yet until you click on go live here. Once I click go live here, then even though we set it to a later date, 14th August, but because I'm streaming it now, it will appear as like, it will override the date that we set it to stream. I'm just waiting to see if it's appearing. Streaming on my phone. You can also always go to the YouTube, the studio, by clicking on this view live control room. When you click on that button, it takes you to the YouTube studio where that video is being streamed the moment. Then even though we set it to later dates, I think I cannot see it online. My intention was there. So
So
whatever we transition,
you are right there.
we'll go there directly. And once we are off the studio mode, then we want to use the multi-view mode. We can seamlessly change between the scenes. Not sure whatever you want to show. But it's given time. This is happening, this is all going live. This is too much time to open. I can see in the URL from here. Then I pasted in the just out. Okay, so I think we are there now. So any question, those who are left still with me. We have read up Global the Survivors. And I don't know if anyone is doing. Yes, thank and Global, thanks for staying to the end.
Sure.
Any questions for me?
I think I'm okay.
I'm sure you're okay. I just started.
I'm okay.
What about Global? It was boring. And listen, is that it was boring or it's too much for you to take today?
It's quite a lot of things, but I know we practice, like you said, we practice, and later on when we go back and practice, we'll get the stuff.
Okay. I mean, there are more stuff that we can do. So
Okay.
later on, I'm sure we'll call for some of these things and look at the advanced ones. You
Okay.
have to edit videos with Final Cut.
Okay.
Okay. So the link that I just pasted in the WhatsApp, if you go there, it will be streaming. This link, that's a YouTube that the streaming that we are doing. So whatever I'm saying, or you are also saying, is going through the stream. Where's my multi-view? Okay. Is anybody in the control room?
Well, yes, we are still here. Having rehearsals.
What's it?
We're having rehearsals alongside. So
Yes. So you stayed for yours. I didn't go for the BBS thing.
still here. So we're having rehearsals as we speak. So please, are you done?
Yes and no. So yeah, at least I think I'm done for today. But later, if people want, I mean, those who want to be committed to your YouTube channel, we can. I left out the generating a custom URL and inserting timestamps and viewing your channel analytics. Yeah, that's how those ones.
Okay, so I think those are.
I never wanted to touch on. That's it.
Yeah, great. Yeah, so I was saying that those other in-depth lessons we intend to do a rotation. So people will be assigned at different people to learn and perfect their skills in those areas. I mean, on monthly basis. So as they are assigned to you, those in-depth lessons can be taught them, and then the rotation goes round until everybody masters the art. So anybody can handle anything at any time, while they specialize in whatever they really want to specialize in. Like, do you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those in-depth lessons, we can learn them on as we
Yeah. Okay. So just explain fast and let's close.
Okay, right. So, precious Lord, we thank you for being with us through this nearly 3-hour lecture. We pray and ask that, Lord, many people who couldn't join it, Lord, as they watch the recording, to be able to understand, and even as we go and prepare to make your service even better. We thank you in the name of Jesus. We are praying. In Jesus' name we are praying. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, Glover.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Let's enjoy the control, okay? And enjoy the service too. I'll make it.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.